What's up guys, welcome back to episode 2 of our My Team career mode in F1 2021. In the last race we had the Bahrain Grand Prix and it was a very crazy race, so if you guys didn't see the video you should check in the description below. So we are on our activity timeline, so we have 16 free days. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do simulator training for our teammates. It have aero department, it have vehicle PR filming, it have chassis upgrade, it have power team up building. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do aero department focus, and we're going to do attending F1 esports event, and that's going to be our 14 days because we have no space for the last one. So now we are going to upgrade our car. So we have 1.2k resource points. So in the aero department, I don't think we don't have our aero upgrade coming already. So in the chassis department we have a rear floor under tray, so it's for weight distribution. So it's a minor upgrade, 517 resource points. We have a 17% discount on it. So if you go in the powertrain side, you can see that we have unlocked some new upgrades. We unlocked spark plugs, which is 525 resource points, so we can do this, and we can do the chassis department. So I think we're going to do this one for 517 resource points, the on the tray, so that have a 36% failure chance. I'm coming on for the Portuguese Grand Prix, and for the powertrain upgrade, the spark plugs also going to be coming on for the Portuguese Grand Prix, so we're going to be doing those two things. So now let's advance the time until the Imola Grand Prix. So we're advancing the time now, so we're on the 29th of March. So advancing the time, the training went through, the chassis department upgrade went through, we get resource points and money. The air department focus has passed through as well. We get more resource points and money, and now we are ready for the Imola
Our new
Grand
parts
Prix.
are completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Okay guys, our second lap in Q1, you can see we are green in the first few sectors, so we are 2 tenths up right now, but we get a bad exit in the final 2 corners. So up to the line in Q1, and we are P9. We are P9, so we are making it into Q2, right? We are 1.2 seconds off Daniel Ricciardo, who is in P1 in the McLaren. So our teammate, I think he has made it into Q2 as well. Yes, he has. He's in P16. So he's 2.3 seconds off the pace of Daniel Ricciardo. So both our teammate and I have made it into Q2. Okay guys, in Q2 on the final sector on the medium compound tires, trying to qualify into Q3 on the medium, so going up to the line using DRS, and we are P5 right behind Bottas and in front of Sonoda. So we have dropped down to P9 because that was our only lap on the medium, so we have made it to Q3, our first Q3 ever for the team, so that is very nice. So we are behind Max Verstappen, who also was on the medium compound tires, so that is me and Max Verstappen is going to be on the alternative strategy. But unfortunately our teammate has dropped out in Q2, so he's going to be starting P14 on the soft compound tires. Okay guys, this is our first lap on Q3 on the soft compound tires. You can see that it has started to rain, so we are trying to hurry up and finish a lap on the soft compound tires before anyone else can, because it's going to be raining for the rest of the session. So we are trying to get a qualifying lap on the soft compound tires to see if we could qualify as high up as possible. So in the final sector now, you can see we're going down into the final 2 corners and it's raining very heavily. So in front of, so right now we are P9, In front of us has one of the Red Bulls just passed the line, so we are up to the line now using DRS, and we are P5, right behind Daniel Ricciardo.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Bottas, Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Okay guys, we are starting P6 right behind Daniel Ricciardo and in front the two Ferraris and Tsunoda. So I'll see you guys at the starting grid. We are starting P6. Okay guys, we are P6 on the grid and we are using the alternative strategy. So 5 red lights and we are on the way for the Imola Grand Prix. So we have gotten a good start compared to Daniel Ricciardo. So going down into turn 1, he has better straight line speed than us, but we go right around the outside of him. He squeezes back into the inside, but we squeeze him back on the outside, and it's a safety car.
Some information on Latifi. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. We've been informed that due to the increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car.
Okay guys, you heard it from Jeff. It's a full-on safety car because Latifi has crashed out into turn 1. So let's watch the replay of the start. So you can see on the start that we got a really good start on with Daniel Ricciardo going right alongside him, going down into turn 1. You can see that Valtteri Bottas leads the way of the race and we go right around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo, but he squeezes back into the curve, and it's Valtteri Bottas and Max Verstappen leaving the race. So we gained 1 position on Daniel Ricciardo, so now we are behind Lewis Hamilton. Okay guys, the safety car is in the stop on the end of lap 3 going into lap 4, so we are warming up the tires to try to get a very good restart because everyone in front of us and behind us are on the soft compound tires. And in front of us has Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes, so let's try to get a very good restart. So we are on the way and it's green flags, so we are using the ARS trying to stick with Lewis Hamilton because he has better straight line speed. So we are right sticking in the slipstream, go right down the inside into turn 1, and we have made the move stick and we are up to P4. In front of us has Perez and Max Verstappen in the Red Bull, so we are trying to stay with them. So they are very fast, so we're going into the fast chicane, going into the hairpin to go up the hill, and we have went wide and Lewis Hamilton goes right down the inside of us. So he has soft combo tires which is faster, so we are trying to stick with him. But here's the replay on our move on Lewis Hamilton. So you can see that we are behind Lewis Hamilton in his slipstream going on into turn 1, and you can see we go right down the inside and we make slight contact with him, but it wasn't enough to give us damage. So now we are on P5 because Lewis Hamilton overtakes us back into the hairpin. So let's see if we can stick with him.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Meanwhile, in the lap 7, you can see Jeff has given us a new strategy. So let's see what it is. So it is to go on to medium combo tires on lap 14. So we are committed into a double pit stop race. And right now, Daniel Ricciardo is behind us. He is 6 tenths behind us. So he is getting DRS down this front straight. So let's see, but we are not going to fight him because we are trying to save our ERS. So here he comes, he goes right down the inside of us, so we are going to try to stick with him. So we are now down to P6 and he's up to P5. But in the middle sector on the same lap, on lap 8, going into the final chicane, you can see Ricciardo kind of slow and his engine has blown up right in front of us. So Daniel Ricciardo is out of this race. His engine has blown up right in front of us, and you can see that there's a massive pileup with the Ferraris behind us, and Charles Leclerc is out of the race and Carlos Sainz, so the Ferraris are out of the whole race. So that is very bad for them, and you can see Jeff has called us in for a early pit stop on lap 9 to go onto the soft compound tire. So we are going to push, and you can see everybody behind us has pitted, so we have to push to see if we can get into the pit before the safety car finish. Okay, heading into the pits now, Perez and Bottas decides to keep on going on the soft compound tires, and it's already 9 laps, so I think that was a bad decision from Mercedes and Red Bull. But we are into the pits now, going onto the soft compound tires, and you can see that behind us is Armstrong. He's 18 seconds, so I think he is going to go past, and we get a really good pit stop, 2.5 seconds, and Armstrong goes past, Ocon goes past, Kimi Raikkonen goes past, Russell goes past, and we are going to be coming out, it looks like right in front of Nikita Mazepin, and we are in front of Nikita Mazepin, so that is P12 so far on the new rubber on soft compound tires. Okay guys, the second safety car restart, so we are on the soft compound tires behind Sebastian Vettel. In front of him has Russell, so let's see if we can get a good exit, and it was a poor exit of the last corner, and it's green flags. And since everyone is on the soft compound tires, it looks like we ain't even gaining any time in the car in front of us. So let's see if we can go for a late dive down the inside, but he has closed the door on us, so we are going to keep on pushing and see if we can catch up to Sebastian Vettel. Okay guys, in the middle sector into the chicane, you can already see that we already catch Sebastian Vettel, which is 1/10 in front of us. We are using our ears trying to catch him, and we go for a late dive bomb into the last corner, the second last corner, and our teammate is very slow, and his engine has started smoking. I think he's out of this race. Yes, he is. And we got an illegal overtake on George Russell, and since we have to slow down, Nikita Mazepin tries to go for overtake, but we use our ARS and get him back. So now we are up to P8, and we go right down the inside of George Russell to get P7 in this race. So our teammate is out of this race.
Marcus is out of the race.
So as Jeff said, Marcus is out of this race, so hopefully we do not have an engine problem, so because there have been 2 engine failure so far in this race. One is our teammate and one is Daniel Ricciardo. So we are up to P7 now, so let's see when we could get an overtake on Kimi Raikkonen. Okay guys, in the middle sector on lap 13, you can see Kimi Raikkonen is right in front of us, and we get a lot of exit speed compared to him, a lot of more exit speed, and we're going right down the inside of him, squeezing him on our apex, and he went over and he got a bad entry into the chicane, and we got a lot more exit speed, so we are using our rear trying to get that overtake. So we made slight contact, we made a little wheel banging, but we have get him into the second to last corner way before the front straight. So now in front of us has Ocon in P5, and he's 3 seconds in front, so let's see how long it takes us to catch Ocon. Okay guys, it's taken 3 laps to catch on to Ocon, but now we are behind him getting DRS on lap 17 in the last sector. So we're right behind him, trying to get a good exit out of the final corner, and we are cutting DRS. He does not have DRS, so that is very helpful. So we are not using our ERS, so we have way more speed going past him in the inside, so we got that overtake very easily done. So down into turn 1, and we have Tsunoda in front of us, 9/10. So I think we are going to keep on pushing to see if we can get Tsunoda, who is in P3. Okay guys, in the final sector on lap 18, you can see Tsunoda is 1 second behind us, but we are breaking late trying to get the DRS, and we has in 7/10. So we are getting DRS on Tsunoda, but he is going into the pits on lap 18 into 19. And Max Verstappen pitted one as well. Lando Norris, Ocon, everyone is pitting on this lap, so we are going to push and we're going to pit on this lap. So on lap 20 we are going to pit, so we are pushing, this is our in lap, so we are pushing everything out of these soft compound tires. Okay guys, into the pits now on lap 19. We are going into the pits, getting the kilometer, getting green, so we are right now P1, but we are going to get overtaken by the people who pitted on the last lap. So into the pit box we are going in now. So we are getting a 2.5 stop, so that is a very good stop. And so Max Verstappen just passed us, Lando Norris passed us, Lewis Hamilton just passed us. I don't know if Schumacher is going to get us, and Tsunoda is right there. Remember, Tsunoda went pitted last lap, so let's see if he get the overtake done. And yes, he is. He gets right in front of us. Well, let's see if we can get him back, because we have 1 lap fresher tires. So let's keep pushing Tsunoda around and see if we can get the overtake done on the front straight. Okay guys, we are still in the DRS on Tsunoda's, and we have gotten DRS, so we are going for an overtake on this lap using the ERS, and we are way more straight line speed than Tsunoda at the moment because he do not have DRS. And Lewis Hamilton is in front of us now in P3, so we are up to P4. What a great race we are having at the moment. So Lewis is 7 seconds in front of us, so hopefully we can use the momentum that we have at the moment to catch up to him.
You've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little drag.
Okay guys, it looked like Jeff just told us that we got side pod damage. Hopefully it's not bad to ruin our race, because we are still pulling away from Tsunoda. He is behind us in 2.6 seconds now, and Lando Norris has pitted. I thought we were going to get a P4 in this race, but Landon Norris has pitted on this lap. I think he got in damage with a battle with Lewis Hamilton. So now we are fighting for a podium position in this race, which is very exciting. So let's keep on pushing and try to keep Tsunoda behind us, but we have damage.
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay guys, it's the final lap of the race, and we still in P3, still on the podium position, and Tsunoda is still behind us 3.5 seconds. So this has been a very great race for the team, because we are not supposed to be fighting for podiums. Okay guys, coming on to the final 2 corners. It's been a very great race for us because we are on the podium. We are P3, and behind us is Valtteri Bottas. He has get past in Tsunoda, but that's nothing because we have come on in P3. What a race guys, what a great
Nice work,
race.
you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Taking care of the car was absolutely vital today. It's been obvious all weekend that the pace was there, but look at the attrition rate we've had. They would have been very concerned about any minor anomaly towards the latter stages of this Grand Prix.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Okay guys, we come P3 right behind Lewis and Max, and in front of Valtteri Bottas, one of the Mercedes, so that is very good results. We had 6 DNFs in this race. We had Armstrong, Daniel Ricciardo, Sainz, Alonso, Vettel, Leclerc and Latifi. And in the standings for the Drivers' Championship, we bumped up to 4th place, and we are 29 points off Max Verstappen. So it's been a very good race, and in the Constructors, we have bumped up to 3rd place behind Mercedes and Red Bull. So it's been a very great start to the season. I hope you guys enjoy the video. The next Grand Prix is going to be the Portuguese Grand Prix, so I hope you guys are there for the other video. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.